Hi there guys, and this is going to be one of two videos I'm making today, but this one is about a game I've just actually recently completed. A game I want to talk about, a game that's notorious for being really difficult, a game that I thoroughly enjoyed playing through and really happy to have got through, and I've posted it as part of my 52 game challenge for Ninja Bear Hug, his challenge this year. It's a game that I've recently completed just on here, the Sony PSP. This game is called Chou Makai-mura, and it is one of the Makai-mura series games. It was the one that was originally released on the Super Famicom, on the Super Nintendo. Over in the West here it was called Super Ghouls and Ghosts. But Chou Makai-mura is the Japanese name, and that's the version I've been playing. Chou, Japanese for the word super, so super demon world, effectively. But I just wanted to basically pitch my thoughts about the game, how it was, and at the end of this video, I've done two comparisons. I've done a comparison of the game that's on two different formats, on the Super Famicom version and on the Sega Saturn. Now, it was released, this is the version you see playing behind me, is part of the collection series that was actually released on the Japanese Sega Saturn as part of this collection. This is called the Daishio Makai Tokishi. So this compilation features the three games, Makai-mura, Dai Makai-mura and Chou Makai-mura. So they're all on this compilation, like you can see playing behind me, but the version I just recently completed was part of the Capcom Classics Reloaded on the Sony PSP. But I've also got the Super Famicom version as well. So at the end of this video you're going to see two comparison videos. It's just a playthrough of the first level from the Saturn version and the Super Famicom version. There's no real massive difference. It's just a playthrough of the first stage, basically. But Chou Makai-mura, a fantastic game, and yeah, as you're probably aware, it's a game that's notorious for being difficult. It's one of those games where you actually have to, I'm not sure actually how many other games do this, but when you get to the end of the game, you effectively have to, you get to the princess, you save your girlfriend, but she tells you that you have to play through the whole thing again. You have to get this special ring, and you have to use this ring to defeat the end boss. So once you get to the end, you go all the way back to the start. There's about seven levels effectively. But you go back to the start, and then the next playthrough is a harder playthrough. So there's two loops on the game. The second loop is much more challenging, but you have to collect this ring. You get an extra weapon. It's this ring that you can pick up that pops up in various places, and you can use it to destroy enemies. But at the end of the playthrough of the second loop, you have to use it to defeat the bad guy to get the true special ending for the game. But yeah, I think it's a game that puts a lot of people off because, as difficult as it is, people thinking, oh, you have to play it through twice, that's impossible. But it's actually not. I did it. I played through it yesterday. I did it within a day. I did play on beginner level, to be honest. But it's a game it's absolutely completely possible to play through, and it was an absolute joy. And it's a game that's actually going to be one of my favourites. I'm certainly going to come back to it again and again, and I really want to learn more about it. And the mechanics of the game are very clever. It's a very, very cleverly thought out and developed game. Throughout the game you have to collect chests which gives you power-ups. You collect different weapons, and depending on which weapon you choose, they have special properties and special abilities. The main crux of the game is kind of figuring out where these chests appear throughout the level. So you use your character Arthur, King Arthur, to jump, and if you jump at a certain place in a level, the chest appears and you can get the weapon. Each level, each stage, when you start the game, the map screen kind of gives you a picture of what part of the game you're at. and each stage is actually physically comprised of 2 sections. So, for example, the first stage will have 2 sections, and depending on if you get halfway through, if you die and respawn, you'll actually start at the halfway point. So the game isn't actually as big as you think it is. It was a fantastic game, and I'm going to play it over and over again, and it's a game I'm going to definitely come back to, and probably actually, strangely, is going to be probably one of my favourite games. It's a game I've never completed before. I mean, I've just literally completed it for the first time yesterday. So I've posted up my 52 game challenge this morning to Twitter, and that'll be part of that. I just wanted to say that I'm happy I've completed it, and I've done a little comparison video between the Super Famicom version and the Sega Saturn version, which I'm going to stick at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. If you've got any questions about the game, if you've completed it, if you've played it yourself, let me know what you thought. If you're scared of playing it, tell me why. You know, does it put you off having to think about playing it through twice? Because, you know, don't let that put you off. It's a great game, and it's completely playable. Absolutely fantastic game. So if you haven't played Super Ghouls or Ghosts before, or Chou Makai-mura, give it a try. You will enjoy it. It's a fantastic game, and once you complete it, you'll have that satisfaction, because if you can complete this game, you can complete anything pretty much. So that's the attitude you should take. Enjoy the comparison videos. Here they come. We're going to start with the Sega Saturn version on this compilation, and then the Super Famicom version. So thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the playthroughs, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Okay, so this is the Sega Saturn version of Chou Makai-mura. So I'm going to play through the first level, and then straight after do a direct comparison with the Super Nintendo version, I guess. I really don't think there's probably going to be much differences. I mean, being a Sega Saturn version, I thought they might have put some extra graphical effects or whatnot in there, but I think it's pretty much going to be a direct port. So I'll just play through the first level, the first section, the first stage, whatever you want to call it. Oh, forgot about that one. So when you get the gold suit, you can charge up your weapon, and then this one kind of, the special ability for this weapon is that it shows all the hidden chests. So each weapon has its own different ability once you charge it up. There's a chest here somewhere actually. There it is. Oh. Probably do, I want to stick with this weapon. I think it's the best weapon there in the game. Oh no! It's close. Oh damn it! I thought it was going to be a shield. Alright, just coming up to the end boss now. Would have been a lot easier with the old power up, but never mind. Oh, sorry, my screen's gone off. Hold on. There we go. Right, so that's the end of the, well, that's the first stage. So let's stick on the Super Nintendo version now. Okay, so this is the Super Famicom version, or the SNES version. So, same again, let's play the first level, and we'll see how it compares. Well, obviously this is the original version, so this is, it's pretty much going to be the same thing. The controls I find are going to be a bit easier because I do find the Super Nintendo pad a lot easier to play this game than the Saturn pad. Okay, so on the second half of the stage now. So with all the stages in Chou Makai-mura, they're all split into two sections, so if you die you start on this half of the stage. Okay, well the boss should be a bit easier to defeat with the power up now anyway. There we go. So that's it, that's the comparison, that's the Super Famicom version of Chou Makai-mura. Thank you very much for watching.